Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. Alright, so we got a couple of things. Let's just start off with this one. I'm trying to recreate my supply of coins. They haven't done a coins dungeon yet. Hoping that's going to be coming tomorrow morning, otherwise I'm going to start getting concerned about that. As I said before, they usually have 2 of them for these events. I haven't had one yet. The last event kind of had them front-loaded too, so that's the reason I'm a little bit concerned here. Yes, I'm more than a little concerned. There is the food dungeon. I haven't finished cleaning that out yet, so my total isn't as good as it could be. I think I've only gone a third of the way through. Need to work on that. Alright, and one thing that popped up in the comments was something that I did not notice when I was talking about it, and that was this guy right here. The Nemesis Challenger, this guy here. I mentioned that the numbers of the fire one were much lower than the other 2. Yeah, it turns out there's a reason for that. It's because the other 2 are $10 more. So that's the reason. I'm interested that they're only getting a 5% buff from the island right now. I actually find that interesting. But anyway, that's the reason there. I didn't notice it. Lots of other people noticed it. Unfortunately, I think one person made a purchase before realizing it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got to keep my eyes open on that one. I was wondering, why was that? Why was the other one so much powerful? Well, we know the reason now. So anyway, yeah, war. Okay, so you know what I did notice in the last war? It was the second Rage War. Apparently they have to work on syncing things up because we didn't have the 2.5-hour cooldowns for the last war, even though we had 10 attacks. I didn't realize that, and as a result, I missed 2 of my attacks. Yeah, I didn't see that we had the full 5-hour cooldown, which made 5 rounds a little bit tricky if you weren't paying attention to that. So, my apologies to the team for me missing 2 of my attacks. So, yeah, there's that. Alright, so we do have a new war, and it's back to regular, although we still do have the... Is it here? We have the all-fire one. I hope that goes away. I don't like these gimmicky ones. Just give us the books and let us do stuff. I mean, we're kind of successful in these, I guess. But, you know, let's go on in. Anyway, it seems that we have another team here. We won the last one, by the way. We won the last one. It seems we have another team here that... let's just take a quick look. It seems to me that they're not very active. That's probably the thing here. Yeah, and they're also not very strong, too. I guess it can be a little bit intimidating, but I don't know how strong we appear on our side. Anyway, it's pointing at that one. Maybe I'll do that with the second group, because I have my first group. My second is loaded in right now. Yeah, no, I'll come back to that. I'll come back and do that number 4. I'll do that number 4 there. I just, at the moment, of course, my second group doesn't have any speed at all, so... That one has a little bit... Not that I'm concerned about him very much. Okay, right there. No speed. Okay, that's fine. They're strong. They're meaty. Should make an interesting fight. Alright, so you'll notice that I have just a little tiny sliver of speed there. So, but, I mean, it shouldn't really make that much of a difference, especially since their Lord Maltus is 110. Should be a fun fight. We might lose this one. Not really going to matter one way or another. Alright, well, obviously a lot of them are immune to fire, 2 of them, so we're going to go with the poison here. And they're going to get some attacks in. Hopefully they spread them out. Okay, could you not pick on Sophia, please? Okay, could you hit, like, Firestorm? Oh, that's not good. That is not good! Am I going to lose Sophia now? Because he was 110 and he had damage on. Yes, I did. Okay, this... turned ugly very fast, didn't it? Dude, your meteorite would have been really useful right now. Just saying. Alright, surrender. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one. Yeah, no buffing, it's too late for that. And that's gonna do weak damage. So... I think I can stun somebody. I know who hasn't attacked yet. But I mean, the thing is, as soon as they attack, they're all going to attack. So, you know what? Him. He's the one who's 110, so... But I think we are pretty much going to be doomed here. So we're going to do Lava Mist to make them susceptible to fire. Okay, I think we got them all, but now we're gonna probably die here. Yeah, just... Okay, a miss is very good. Okay, he's dead now, unfortunately. That's very bad. Okay, he's stunned. Okay, so if you could do the meteor right now, that would be... Okay, no, I guess not. Alright, at least... Well, he's gonna do a lot of damage, that's for sure. He's gonna do a lot of damage. With the poison... This should be interesting, actually. Okay, he's dead. He's got poison on. Oh, it was so close, because I think that Maltus was going to die. I think Maltus was going to die from his poison. Because he had a lot of health, and... Yeah, well, you know, it happens. All it takes is one of those ultimates to go off, and that's all it takes. Yes, it is. Alright, so let's go back to that 4 that I said I was going to do. The one it selected for me. Another 110 Maltus, but I think we're going to be a little bit better equipped this time. Alright. Not that these guys aren't really good, it's just that, you know, I don't really have that great of stuff, except for Sophia. So, she's a little less squishy now that I put the health on her, but, okay. But obviously, she doesn't fall into the category with, where is... I guess Dharma. I wish I had more ruin slots open for the Greedy Dragon. Alright. Well, you know what the thing about it is I've been using his buff. Alright. It does seem as if their Lord Maltus is going to go first, though. Their Firestorm, too. This could be a problem! Okay. Okay. Unless... Oh, that... I looked like we were going to work out there for a moment. Okay. This... Yeah, the buff would have been nice. Okay, will you stop missing? He can't kill anyone. He could kill Maltus, couldn't he? I'm gonna do that. Numbers. Reduce the numbers. Okay, he is a problem now. Okay, I'm hoping that he's going to stun him. Ignition slash... I need him stunned. And nearly dead. Nearly dead. Alright. Alright, and can we get this? We're still going to have their bone guy up here. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, that's not the way to do this. Burst blow. Yeah, but it's weak damage. Might as well just do this, even if it's a group attack. Alright, and... Oh, he's not going to die from that, is he? Oh, we got a couple of attacks here. You know what? Yeah. He's really slow. He's really slow. Alright, and you got nothing. Alright, that's... Okay, I'm really counting on you. Chomp well. Chomp well. Okay, and he's done. Okay, but that didn't work out too good. I only got 2 coins in those 2 fights, so... Yeah, that didn't work out too well. No, it didn't. So, you know, stuff happens, right? Stuff happens. So, anyway, it does look like we're going to win this war. It doesn't look like it's a very high-scoring war, though. I guess basically it's kind of the same thing for everybody. A whole bunch of chunky damage dealers. And, I mean, who's really going to put speed on a lot of these guys? You know? I mean, they're not really the individuals you pour speed onto. So, in that case, it's really just a slugging match, isn't it? I guess maybe in some ways the best thing you could do, especially with the ones that are immune to fire, to burning, is to just put health on them. You know, dots would nullify that, but if they're immune to burning, I mean, that's what you're going to get from here, is like burning guys. Alright, so, looks like we're going to win that war. We're going to pick up some, extra coins, which would be good. Be nice to get a nice winning streak going there, after some of those, extremely overpowered dudes we had to fight. Alright. So, yeah, let's get on with the PvP. Oh, and speaking of PvP, I did put a video out yesterday. It seems to have gotten a lot of attention, and there's a lot of suggestions in there. I haven't looked at them yet. I will probably begin that tomorrow. I believe the 400 video would be Saturday if I keep my schedule, and there's no reason for me to violate my schedule. So I'll probably record 1 or 2 episodes tomorrow, but I'm going to scatter them. I just want to do a little bit of catch up, just to start with. Might be 5 sets. I'm thinking probably 5 sets. We'll see how it works out. But I'm going to do some later in the week, so if people are a little bit slower in getting their suggestions in, they'll still be counted, So, but I think I got enough that I can get 1 or 2 of those sets in there. But like I said, I'll probably do one like the day before, at least a set of 3 the day before I actually release the video. So that way, I said, people who get in at the last minute still have a chance. I mean, I don't want to do all of them in the next 2 days and then have it all done by Tuesday and it comes out Saturday and anybody who puts a suggestion in the meantime goes nowhere. That's not what I want to do. I want to give everybody a chance. So anyway, let's go into what we're doing today. So let's go into the multiplayer. Alright, so is this still season 4? Alright. I haven't seen what's been going on. Have I been attacked? Yeah, I have. Okay. I can only fight one of them? Why can't I fight the other one? Oh, because I was an attack that I did that I lost? I guess I did. I don't remember doing that. Well, I guess I did. The evidence is there. Okay, so, let's go with some teams. Alright. Do you know what I found out that I didn't realize? I have Bones on defense, right? Right. I was able to use Bones in the war. I can't use him for a dungeon. I find that very strange. When I was setting up the teams for what we're doing a little bit later, I noticed a Bones sitting at the top and it says he's set up for defense. So I can use guys who are set up for defense for war, but I can't use them for dungeon runs. That's a little on the strange side. I would think it would be reversed, though I don't want it to be reversed. But I mean, I think it would be reversed. I find that a little strange. I mean, dungeons have nothing to do with PvP in any way, shape, or form. I found that odd. Thought I'd mention that. Alright, so our first team was suggested by a dude. And a dude wanted to see... Okay, I think she's water, right? Mystery! I haven't given her any runes at all. Yeah, I'm going to have to do something about that before we do this fight. But let's set the rest of the team up first. Okay, and then we have... oh, yeah, right. Gotta have that musical accompaniment, right? We have... Jean! Okay, and to make everything nice for us, we bring in the doggy. Where's the doggy? Where's the doggy? Okay, I went too far. Doggy! Oh, no, he's right there. Okay. Fido. Alright, so I am going to step back and I'm going to give her some stuff here because at the moment she has nothing and she has lots. Does she have it all open? Yeah, she's got 2 open. I don't quite remember. Chance of possession. I'm thinking very heavy special. Who's all special? Yes, I'm trying to remember what it is she actually does. I saw a very heavy in there and I see a couple of moderates. So I'm thinking speed first and foremost. Do I have a 4? I can give her a 4. I can give her a 4. And I don't know, maybe I want to go with some kind of health so she'll stay alive. Alright, I'm going to go with health for the moment because I don't really think that she's supposed to be a damage dealer. Alright, so let's go back. And again, this is the team that was selected by a dude. I notice it doesn't indicate that the slot is locked there. Okay, so let's pick somebody. Else? Well, I mean, that first one, we could do that first one. It could end up being very bad, but, I mean, I don't see a lot of speed there, and I happen to know none of them are immune to possession, even though Vaultic can be kind of funky with that, you know, because he only has 1, and then he attacks everybody else. And that might work out bad for, Mystery, who I don't think I've given her a name yet. Alright, let's just do that one and see how it works out. Alright, well, I mean, I see the Vaultic has got stuff, but the other guys really don't, although they do have health. So we'll see how this works out. Alright, he's going next. Alright, we're just gonna do this then. And he resisted it. Oh, this is gonna be very painful. Yeah, Mystery's just gonna die. Static Force. Or maybe she's going to live because somebody doesn't know how to pick skills. That worked out pretty nice. Okay, so let's think about this again. Yeah. Chill, buddy. Chill. Just chill. Yeah, chill. Okay, so let's think about this. That would be a mistake. Yeah, just go for the whole killing thing. They're possessed at the moment, so I don't want to interfere with what they're doing. That worked out good. Okay. Okay, that has two good effects to it. One, he can't use it on his side, and two, it helps keep Mystery alive. Alright, is she gonna go again? Okay, he's actually frozen at the moment, so let's just add to his problems, because I want him dead. Alright. Okay, so let's try the 50% chance of possession. Oh, that's good odds right there. That worked out pretty darn good, actually. Moderate damage. Do I want to give either of these guys double damage? You know what? I actually will do this to Arnold because he's got good damaging attacks, and I wouldn't mind him having double damage. Now let me see. Let's get going over here. Like that. The other guy's immune to the magnetism after all. Alright, who are you gonna shoot? Who are you gonna shoot? Okay, you shot yourself. Okay. And somehow he headbutted himself. I'm guessing a wall was involved? I don't know. Let's see. What is she? Can she freeze again? She can. What else can she do here? She's got another possession, and it's not a 50% chance. Deals very heavy special. Removes all stamina from the target. That could be very useful. But you know what? I kind of like the idea of possessions, like here. The poor Arnold can't think for himself, or I should say the I forget the name of it now. The Terminator knockoff guy. You can be possessed too, right? Okay, unless of course he missed. Okay, well, you know what? Did he miss? No, he didn't. Okay. Shoot him in the head. Go on, shoot him in the head. Okay, you shot yourself in the head. Okay, that's fine. Charge. And, I don't want to freeze you, actually. And I don't want to take all your stamina, because I want you to shoot, I want you to kill yourself. We could do this. Let's face it, he's near dead anyway, right? He'll probably die of the nightmares. Or, you can die this way. Killed by rock and roll. Heavy metal. Okay, and we got some coins, and I don't understand why I'm a negative 3160. I'm guessing maybe it's one behind? I don't know. Okay. Maybe it actually needs to add to calculation, so why don't we take the wheel and put it before there? Maybe the calculation would be in then. Okay, just out of curiosity... League... Rankings. Me? Okay, I just wanted to see if it actually updated. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. Okay, so that was team number 1. Team number 2. Team number 2, change it, was suggested by Amadou Barry. I hope I pronounced that first one right. If not, I'm sorry. Anyway, we're gonna go with kind of a beefy team here. And I don't know if the last guy's going to have anything to do, because the first one is going to be Simon. And then we're going to go with, this search. Then we're going with Jack. And finally, we're going with, where is, I am Did I miss him? Yeah, I'm Groot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Groot's going to get a chance to do anything. I guess we'll have to see. All right, let's. Oh, I already did that. Okay, let's pick a team. No. Down the middle, possibly. Dangerous, though, but there's an epic in there. So why don't we pick the one on the left? Dangerous, but I think we can handle that, because I don't think anyone would put a lot of speed over there. Well, let's put it this way. Nowhere near as much speed as Jack, right? I'm guessing at this point it's probably going to be a lot easier to find teams that, well, let's face it, don't present a lot of challenge. By the way, here, and trying to see who do I desperately do not want to attack. Well, he's hardened, so it's yeah, so that's the hardened one kind of resist the freezing, right? Okay, yeah, and let's just... So the question here is, I guess Groot will be able to do something, because I don't think he kills, I don't think he kills the fire guy at the top. That's assuming he doesn't miss anybody. He doesn't have precision on right now. Okay. Okay, so Groot, chop. Okay. Like I said, a really beefy team. Really beefy team. Alright. And, well, that number is a little lower now. It's only minus 1,299. So I don't know if that over a course of a day or something. I don't know. Or maybe from your starting location. I have no idea. Anyway, there's some money, which I don't want. Okay, so that was team number 2. Team number 2, of course, was really successful. I have a feeling we're going to be very successful for a while. I have a feeling because we're not going to run into... until we raise up a little higher and we start getting consistently really hard teams that maybe are as hard as my main team. Until we get to that point, I think we're going to have an easy go here. I'm hoping for a nice easy go through episode 400. Anyway, our final team was suggested by, you know, sometimes I pick names because I know I'm not going to have to look them up. I know I'm not going to have to look up because it'd be like, I know I never picked that person. I know it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Sometimes I make mistakes, but I don't think I made a mistake in this case. Anyway, our third team was suggested by The Dress is Golden and White. And I'm pretty darn sure that I've never picked a team from that individual before. Anyway, The Dress, to speak shortly, wanted to see... where is Winnie? Winnie? And then this is a name I've never actually changed, but I suppose it actually kind of works for the individual, right? And that's where are you now? There you are. Bits. I don't think I can give him anything more. I think he's locked. I think it was just one. That's kind of the reason sometimes I don't use these guys. That if they only have one unlocked ruin slot and he doesn't have anything that's like really amazing, they don't get used, you know? I mean, there's a big difference between somebody who's got one open slot and 3 open slots, you know? That's kind of the reason you see 3 runes on Gretchen, you know? If she showed up with one, she may not be used as much, you know? Anyway, and finally... we go with, we're going with Earth, and we're going to throw Ozzy in there. Okay. Now, let's see. The middle is just terrifying. I am so scared. I am terrified. You know, the one on the right is actually 2 epics, but it's the other one that's a concern. Yeah, none of these teams are really horrifying. Yeah, I know that Bella is there, and the 3-headed dragon's over there, but neither one of them really terrifying. But I think the real terror, the horror, exists in the second one. Do I risk it? Do I face him on the field of battle? I think I can do it. Let's do this. Okay. It's good. I'm good. I'm good. I know we can do this. I noticed that this must be an amazing team since it's really specced out in awesome golden ruins. I'm guessing they're ultra powerful and will, like, give deity-like powers. But, alright, let's do it. Reflect all attacks back. I think we'll do that. They shall be destroyed by their own attacks. Alright, in the meantime, why don't you guys just take a day off here. Okay, we only stunned one of them. Somehow we managed to get him. How that is, I'm not really sure. I do realize he's immune to stun down here, but I don't know how we got him. Alright, what do we got here? Low special damage to all enemies, removes 50% from stamina from all targets. It's good, but it's better later in the fight. What about this one? Heavy damage, may stun, that's a stun. What about this one? May burn. Okay, burning is good. Okay, they're all burning. This is good. Oh! You just got rid of those. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, dude, but the effect is actually on us, so that didn't help you very much. Let's see. Heavy poison. Actually, that kills him, but let's face it, he's not much. Well, are any of them really a threat? Except for him, of course. You know, I'm going to poison him just because I'm so terrified of him. Should I Mega Stun him so he doesn't attack? Because I'm afraid of what he's going to do to us. Can I hit him in the head? Yeah, I'll hit him in the head. Whew. Dodged a bullet. Dodged a bullet. Okay, yeah, Bits lost his turn, unfortunately. Let's see. Target will have less than... Well, I would actually probably heal either one of these guys. All hell... Okay, that's, regeneration. Oh, and 2 helpings of it. Not really, it doesn't stack. If it did stack, that'd be awesome. Okay, could you leave Ozzy alone? Oh, look out! He's got double damage and accuracy. Be careful. Yeah, you just take a couple of rounds off. Alright, yeah, she's not doing anything because that would actually help either one of them, I think. Alright, let me think. Well, he's already stunned, so why don't we stun him? It's kind of overkill, but you know, I guess him. The other guy's already. Well, it doesn't. It only kills one of them. So why don't we just do that? Now, what do you got? Warlock poison. Heavy special damage may poison. Okay. Unless she missed. Okay, you need to charge. Okay, and... insane special damage. Okay. Okay, so, and we have a positive number there. It's a positive number. I'm guessing that we have pulled ourselves up. We've pulled ourselves up. Alright. So I'm guessing that's over the course of the season. Maybe I started at 1 and then I dropped down because I haven't been fighting. I haven't done any fighting outside of the videos. Just, yeah, no sense in getting too far ahead. It'll make these videos hard to do, you know. So anyway, we did. I better change my team, even though it doesn't really matter for defense, you know, because otherwise I'll have to do it later, right? Okay, so anyway, we got some time left. We got a little bit of time left. So what I would like to do... Okay, that's right, I got this. So what I'd like to do is to start us on a new legendary team. Now, I do have Uriel's pet in the hatchery, and I'm probably going to see a video about that one tomorrow, feeding. I was going to hold out for that, but I decided I was going to do something else instead. I do have the other 2 pets. I have Atom's pet, and I have Dharma's pet. So I figure I was going to save up, raise the 3 of them, and do an all pets team. So that's going to be the next team. So I do have 2 individuals, and I reach back to grab another one. Who was I looking for? Okay, here we go. Yeah, I like the other screen better. I don't like doing them individually, you know. They still have that for dungeons, at least for now. Okay, so I just hope they're still there, because they seemingly still have that thing where they're taking one of them out. Alright, let's go in and see the guys that I grabbed. No, I didn't want to go into the dungeon. That was stupid of me. Adventure map! Alright, so we're not doing this, obviously. We're going all the way down to Carnival Island. Where's the Carnival Island? Carnival Island! One of these days we're going to get this extra... Where is it? It's next one, right. One of these days we're going to get that last star. Alright, so let's see if it dropped. It did. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. So I figured what I was going to do. I got Octex, I got Drek, and then I got... I'm putting the Filecoin in. I never really leveled him, and some people seem to like him. So I figured I might as well start leveling some of these guys anyway. If nothing else, it'll raise my rating. I debated, of course, putting Heyman in there. But then again, I didn't want these other 2 guys to feel inferior. You know what I mean? Didn't want them to feel inferior. Maybe I'll make a total loser group between Heyman, Cupid, and who was the other one I can remember? Heinsu? I don't remember. Maybe I'll make a total loser group one of these days. So anyway, let's see what these guys can do. And if we're dying, he of course will not end up saving our lives. Alright, he does have a couple of good things here though. Okay, that's going to help a lot. Okay. Alright, now he's got stuff. Deals medium damage to all enemies. They'll kill him. Does he got something that gains precision? Soldier of Misfortune. Make them bleed. This is the one that magnetizes. Okay, but you know, I don't think they're going to be alive that long, so I'm just going to do this. Unless, of course, he missed that guy completely. Alright, it's been so long. Okay, applies double damage to target, removes all negative effects. Not really. Moderate damage to all, it's a group 1. Moderate special damage. Really? Your single target hit is moderate damage. Okay, okay. I'm guessing that one is probably a good idea since it'll set him on fire. Okay, okay. Oh, you know, we might as well, right? Okay, very heavy nature damage to all. Okay, if only he could just have something that looks like that all the time, right? Okay, that's not bad, not bad. Alright, let's get another one here. Alright, let's go down. Let's try this one down here. Try this one down here. It's an interesting mix. Let's see. I don't care. Don't do that. Alright, let's go. Alright, what do you got? He's got single target stuff. That's right. Okay, this one will daze. But what'll this one... It does a lot of damage to him up there, so... do that. Okay. I think in this case I'm going to see about using the magnetism, the magnetize here. Alright. Even that guy at the top is kind of like dead already. Oh, he's got like a group fire, doesn't he? Yeah, he's got group fire. Alright. Okay, feel free to beat on him. I'm assuming it's a him. I'm assuming it's a him. I was thinking calling him Harvey. You know, since it's obviously him instead of a her, instead of Harley. Call him Harvey, you know. Woman ahead. Okay, you're not endearing yourself to me, just saying. Okay, this one right here. Alright, and you got... not that one. Okay, moderate special damage. Oh, that was actually kind of close. That was kind of close. It was nearly the best they've done. Nearly the best. So, I mean, there are 60, but I mean, let's face it, this team isn't exactly amazing. Alright, so, is this just one guy? I don't want to fight just one guy. Alright. Let's, oh, Island of... okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put them to a test. We're going to skip over that island. This is going to last fight we're going to do with these guys. We're going to see how they handle this. It should be interesting. We'll level them up the next time. Alright, they're probably going to go first because they're... Oh, actually they're not. I guess he's rather fast. Actually, they're all faster than them, aren't they? Okay. I guess maybe because she's an epic. Are they epics? I don't remember. Can I look and see? It's not telling me. I'm guessing their epics are rares. Alright, let's see. This, we'll do that. How about that? Alright, it'll poison though, so when we do that. Okay, and I'm going to go with this one. You know what? It will already do extra damage. There was no reason for me to do that. Okay. Set him on fire. Okay, and now we have to survive the onslaught. Okay, they don't like him. They don't like him, apparently. Alright, boom on the head. Okay, and Plasma Rain. Okay, that didn't actually finish them. You don't have any more group stuff, right? No, you don't. Alright, so we're just going to pick this one right here. And you're going to use this one. Okay. Alright, so it's alright. It's alright. So what I'll do next time is we'll kick them up a bit. We'll kick them up to like 75 and then give them some more challenging fights. We'll give them some more challenging fights. So I gotta go collect all of that. So again, if you want episodes, if you want teams for episode 398, put them in the comments of this video. If you want to be in the 400 special, find that one, which is on my channel, and put them in the comments of that video. So you should probably look at the video first to find out what the rules are. There aren't really very rules. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.